Hey everybody, it's Sean Sundahl. I'm over here at Lake George in Mammoth Lakes, California. Check out the scenery here. Since this is not a fishing channel and to avoid any embarrassment, I'm gonna actually record somewhere else. So I'm back, 3 hours of fishing, and I am still titled the Fishless Fisherman. In today's video, we're going to talk about promoting oneself. One of you guys out there on my subscriber base asked me to do a video on how to get promoted or what are the best ways of getting promoted, and I'm going to talk about that and expand on the subject. The first thing I want to discuss is maintaining your finances. See, the better you maintain your finances and the more you live within your means, the greater opportunities you're going to have to promote and even seek better employment opportunities. So if you're within your own organization and there's an opportunity, and let's just say it doesn't pay that much more, but let's say you went from a private security officer or security staff person, and the next role up is maybe a field supervisor, and you get an opportunity, a golden opportunity to supervise maybe 10 people, maybe 20 officers, but the pay is only $1 more an hour. Well, you are less likely going to accept that assignment if you're living within your means. And this is what I learned. So when I was about 20 years old, I finally bought my first car, which was a brand new 2001 Chevy Camaro SS Super Sport. And I was working security, only $10 an hour. But I would say that I was living outside of my means. So I lived at home. My payments were half of the average rent for the area in my neighborhood. So that came to about, I think, a $545 payment. Okay, and you double that and you can more or less, at that time, more than 20 years ago, you're able to but rent a decent apartment in the area. What that did is that prevented me from being promoted, seeking better security assignments, because now I'm stuck with this huge payment that I just can't get rid of. So the cars, try to get used if you can. Just try to get something that works, but you guys don't go all at it and spend all your money on a brand new car. Okay, I've seen this guy who I work with, private security, he's getting paid the same amount as me. We're working armed, and he had a Ford 250 diesel. Okay, can you imagine what his payment is? And he actually had to have 2 jobs. If you're out there and you have to have 2 jobs to make your ends meet, you guys, there's a possibility, and you're single, there's a possibility that you might be living outside of your means. If you have a family and you're working 2 jobs, and let's just say your significant other is also working 2 jobs, there's a good chance you guys are living outside of your means. Hopefully I don't offend anybody, but that's just reality. And when you live outside your means, you miss out on a lot of opportunities. I'm telling you about that dollar opportunity, maybe a 50-cent opportunity. If you have an opportunity to make 50 cents more, and yes, that's nothing, 50 cents more, but you have that opportunity to supervise, again, 10 or 20 people. If you live within your means, that's not a bad opportunity to miss, because you get that supervisory ability, okay? The ability to supervise personnel, ability to problem solve at maybe the human resource level. But that opportunity opens up another opportunity, another bridge for perhaps a security management position. Okay? And what I've seen out there in the private security sector is that your management positions um, allow most people to live within a reasonable means. They are able to live reasonable. Okay, um, maybe a little bit humble, but maybe median in income when you're at the security management level. Again, it just depends on the organization that you're working for. Um, but many times you can't get that management position unless you work that security supervisor field assignment. And then from that security management position, there might be an upper management position, maybe a vice president position, and maybe a general manager position. But you just keep moving up from there. But I want to reiterate that you might not be able to take these small little supervisory assignments if you do not live within your means. Okay, so now we discuss living within your means. Now you might want to be asking me, Sean, well, how do I get promoted? Okay, so those who get promoted, they're doing something different than other coworkers. They're networking, they're associating with management, with senior level staff. So when senior level staff shows up on your property, they are talking to them, they're communicating to them, and oftentimes they're addressing some issues that's on the property, but they are explaining to management how they are fixing the issues. You see, security companies, clients, they want problem solvers. So if you just start complaining about problems on the property, nobody wants to hear your whiner. They want to hear somebody that's able to solve problems. And in the private sector, which I learned is, if you solve a problem, let somebody else know. Let a manager know. Okay? Somebody who is at a supervisory level, let them know what you're doing. And if you have those field supervisors out there that tend not to communicate to management your success or the great things you do, well, you might be belonging to a toxic organization. There's no reason why management should keep a supervisor who just pats himself on the back. And we all have those supervisors out there. Something good you do, tell your supervisor, and your supervisor brushes it as if the success was only attributed to him or her. That's the organization where you want to leave. But if you see that your success, the good things that you're doing, are being communicated through management, through the supervisor staff, then that's an awesome thing. That's a great thing. But you want to make yourself shine. Do things that other people are not doing. If you have, let's just say, a prospective client, and you're able to not close a deal, but at least direct them to the sales department of your security force, your security employer, you're more valuable, in my opinion, than a lot of other people, because you're helping the organization grow. And when you help the organization grow, you're creating other opportunities, even for management. There's opportunities for growth. They want to stay there longer. The owners of the company are happier because you're bringing in money when you help close some of these deals, or at least direct the clients to the sales department. I work for an organization where the employer was only going to pay us, I think it was $50 or $100 if we found him a client, yet finding a client would lead to hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue, or even tens of thousands, just depending on the client. But that wasn't a really motivating factor for me to find clients for this, for the security company. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, you got to have more of incentive. If you are a security company owner or manager, I'm sure you're watching this video. A lot of you guys watch these videos. Give your people some incentive. Maybe give them some type of commission off of the life of the contract. Okay, that way that they can nurture their client for as long as the contract exists, and be more motivated to explain to the client or show the client why the security company should remain on the contract. Okay. You want to do what other people are doing. A quick highlight, I guess, in my career. I was about 17 years old. I was working at Raging Waters at the time, picking up trash. I worked for the Park Services Department, cleaning toilets and cleaning the floors. Disgusting job. I made it. I told myself that I'm going to be the best park service attendant that there ever was. So I would clean in other departments. I would try to do the best as I can. When everybody was socializing towards the end of our watch, I was cleaning, looking for little bits of trash, but I kept going. And there was a time when everybody clocks out and everyone lines up. I was one of the ones that wait till the end to clock out. There's always that guy that waits 5 minutes, 10 minutes before a clock out, but I would always wait till the end. And at the end of the season, one of the supervisors, his name is Nick. Nick is that supervisor I'm talking about that guides you to the management. Okay, shows the good work that you're doing. So Nick talked to Alfredo, who was the actual manager of our department, and recommended me be the supervisor for the next season. Now I respectfully declined because I wanted to get into security, and this was a really disgusting job. I honestly took the job because I wanted. My career goal was to be a police officer, and I wanted to see what it'd feel like to have a job where it's dirty work and it's hard work, and I wanted to put myself in other people's shoes, especially people that I might be having to help in the future. I wanted to experience all aspects of people. Okay, people that earn a lot and people that earn a little bit. So that's one of the reasons why I took that, and it's helped me today. I feel a lot more humble when I see people working hard out there, especially in the fields. I'm more humbled now because of what I have done in the past. So I hope this video helps you all promote. Look for those organizations that are willing to guide you into your career goals, whether it be for a security company, law enforcement. If you feel that your security company is not helping you grow, or there's no growth opportunities, try to find another employer. If not, you could be your own employer. About half of you have told me on a poll that you watch the channel for management purposes. I think about 55%. So if you start your own company, well, you just promoted yourself. Okay, now you're the manager, the director, the supervisor, whatever you want to be. But that is another level of promotion in the security field when you can't promote within your own department. So once again, I hope this video helps. Comment if you guys have any questions, concerns, please let me know. You guys all take care, be safe, and I hope you promote soon. If you promote any job while you're a subscriber to this channel, please just comment on any of the videos. I'm really interested, and I really do care about all of you guys who are subscribed to this channel. I want the best for you guys. Okay, you guys all take care.